We are living in a time when political correctness, empty compliments, and flattery are more readily accepted than truth and honesty, because a lot of people are desperate for approval and to feel validated in a time where there is so much criticism, hatred, and bullying going on. That is why you see and hear a lot of stories of people being bullied, scammed, and taken advantage of through online social media, businesses, organizations, schools, churches, even through friends and family members. If you hear criticism or biased, opinionated arguments coming from anyone who is not willing to acknowledge and admit to their own inconsiderate, judgmental attitude, as they try to butter you up with compliments, that's because they can see their arguments alone are not working. You should be extra cautious of those individuals because they only have one agenda. They are trying to convince you of what they believe without doing much research of their own, and without considering other people's perspective and disposition on life. There's a difference between those who just tell you what they believe and those who share what they know, with facts to back up what they are saying. Individuals who go out of their way to tell you what they believe think there is only one way to experience a fulfilled lifestyle with value and meaning, because they have convinced themselves of that through habit or believing what others have told them. Whether it comes from constant saturated advertisement of what the public and media considers acceptable or not, or coming from friends, family, cultures, businesses, and organized religions, those individuals need to take a step back, open their mind some, and see there are other ways to live. Those who are sharing facts usually come from a greater understanding of the organized religion or businesses from many years of experience and doing a lot of extra research on top of the misleading information they were given in advance. Anytime someone's beliefs don't contribute toward what you know will bring you fulfillment, you don't have to waste a single minute arguing with someone who doesn't support you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't hear what the others want to say. You may learn something. Those who continually try to push their beliefs on you, that is their problem, not yours. Even if they think they are helping. What works for one person may not work for another, because everyone has different thresholds of what they can handle in their own life. For example, no one should expect a person who struggles with PTSD and social anxiety to work as a police officer or work in retail or the restaurant business, anywhere where there's high traffic volume. A more suitable job for someone in that disposition would be in light humanitarian aid, the arts, or working with nature and animals. People who are overly aggressive with demands based on their beliefs need to stop judging and ridiculing others who don't agree with their personal views on life. All that does is cause contention and grief to those who they are criticizing without much thought. There's a fine line between constructive criticism and flat-out criticism. Constructive criticism usually starts with a sincere compliment, followed with how someone can improve while pointing out the realistic scope of things. Straight criticism only expresses negative comments without putting much thought into it with their own words. Just biased opinions, nothing more. If someone tells you they care or love you, and that is why they are telling you what they believe, meanwhile giving you ultimatums by telling you to not communicate with them unless you adhere to what they are saying, that is not love. That is self-serving, controlling, dominant behavior. It would be in your best interest to not cater to the demands of individuals who carry on that kind of behavior. All they are looking for is power, control, and approval. Anytime someone feels they are out of control in their own life, they will attempt to control other people or situations in order to feel like they have some kind of control back in their own life. What everyone should never forget is, when you're doing without, do your best to do within by paying attention to your innermost emotional needs and taking care of yourself first. Once you're able to do that, then maybe you will be in a position to communicate effectively and respectfully with others. Thanks for listening. And remember to take good care of yourselves first so that you will be in a position to take good care of others.